What's up, guys? It's Fugu here, and today I'm joined by Sergi Toba, one of my good friends. And today we are going to be talking to you about the Drakel Warlord class. This is another of the Throne of Darkness saga classes, and one of the most underrated, but definitely one of the most powerful. So yeah, to get the class, simply go to your class shop. As a member, you can get it for 100,000 gold free, or as a non-member for 2,000 adventure coins. I'm obviously a non-member, so I have the 2,000 um, adventure coin version. But let's jump into the stats of the class. 641 attack power, 162 spell power, 169 strength, 188 endurance, 138 dex, low intellect, wisdom, and luck, but luck is low for most classes anyways. Gains mana the terrible way, which is why a warrior, which is one of the downsides of the class, but nevertheless, first rank 4 passive expertise increases your damage done with crits by 15%. Second, Warlord respect all physical damage taken reduced by 30%. Now it has a rank 10 passive which boosts your endurance by 20%, which is virtually more health. So that being said, let's jump into the skills. Our infamous pirates map. There we go. So with the Drakel Warlord class, you just expect high survivability, consistency, and all in all, a slow but steady class. Your auto attack is called Drakel auto attack, special attack that deals 150% weapon damage. So this is one of the strongest auto attacks in the game. It's actually the strongest because it deals damage at the normal rate, which is 2 seconds, and it's stronger than all other classes except the ones that take longer time. So this already shows the uniqueness of the class. So your 2 skill is called Strengthened Strike, 15 mana, 3 second cooldown. Tap into your Warlord strength to deal 250% attack power to your target. You intimidate your foe, reducing any physical damage that they deal by 7% for 10 seconds. That's up to 5. This applies intimidated, which reduces the damage I take, and that's a nice animation, a punch. Obviously they were doing 70s on me before, now they're doing 40s. So sorry, they were doing about 50s, but now they're doing 40s. Yeah. So your 3 skill is called Rage Strike, 20 mana, 20 second cooldown. The physical skill, you rage at everyone around you, stuns up to 3 targets for 3 seconds. Your boiling blood heals your wounds, applying a heal over time for 15 seconds. So this skill cannot be dodged. It's a guaranteed stun, an AoE, and a heal. So the heal is pretty generous. It ticks 7 times. Let me show you it's an AoE. The monsters have to be real close though. Oops. Kind of like the legendary Archfiend, the monsters have to be all close. Then it just, as you can see, just does damage to all of them. Yeah, so basically you get the point. Your 4th skill is called Strikes of Expertise, 18 mana, 15 second cooldown. The physical skill, Warlord's expertise on the battlefield allows them to position themselves to perfectly land attacks. Applies Prepared Strike, making the next 2 auto attacks done in the next 5 seconds to always crit and hit. Now if you use the warrior class as the data class, you remember Prepared Strike. As you can see, my next 2 hits must hit and must crit. So this is good for PvP because no matter the class they are using, it must hit. Even if they are jammy dodgers like rogues, it must hit. So pretty decent. Then your 5th skill is called Enter the Arena, 30 mana, 25 second cooldown. As a physical skill, challenge your opponents, deals 100% damage and applies Master of the Arena, reducing all physical damage taken by 50% for 5 seconds. So as you can see they were doing 40s, now they're doing 15s on me. It has a very weird animation, a big gate, but it just helps with the tanking. So as you can see, the class is showing survivability already. It reduces damage with one of the passives, It reduces damage with his 5th skill, and then it reduces damage with his 2 skill. So it just shows how much of a tank it is. As you guys saw, it doesn't deal much damage, but it just gets the job done slow but steadily. So that was all for the guide. For your enhancements, you want to use full lock as usual. Lock on the class, lock on the cape, just so you can get those crits up, especially when your 4th skill, when using your 4th skill that is guaranteed to crit. You just want to strengthen those crits. So now I'm going to play the solo clip as usual. Till next time, I've been Program out. Love you guys, peace.